Hello everyone, welcome to Skill Wisdom videos. Let's start with Java introduction and installation process.
When we say Java, first question comes in our mind is what? What is this Java? Java is a high-level programming language. The first version of Java was launched in 1995 by Sun Microsystem. Later, Sun Microsystem was acquired by Oracle. So currently, Java is owned by Oracle Corporation. So now you may have a question, what is this high level programming language? So as you all know, machine will understand only one language, that is called machine or binary language. So this language is consist of 0 and 1. So now if anyone want to pass any command to system, then they have to pass it using binary language. That means we need to learn binary language to communicate with the systems, and this is a difficult task for humans. To simplify the process, programmers introduced one more language called high level language. We call it as a high level language because it is very closer to human known languages like English. So once we write a code using this high level language, internally it will compile that code and convert back to machine understandable language, and that will be run on your system. So we'll see later part of this video how we can convert this high level language code into a lower level language which machine can understand. Okay. So now next question comes in the mind is, why Java become famous? So there are a lot of reasons for it. Some of them are Java supports multiple platforms like Windows, Mac OS and Unix. So many like that. And Java syntax is similar to C and C++. So if somebody knows C or C++, they can easily learn Java. And Java is a open source. No cost associated with Java for any kind of usage. Anybody can easily adopt it without paying any money to Oracle. And the last one is, Java is having a huge community support. That means currently in the market we have millions of developers who are working on Java. So tomorrow if you face any problem, you can just post the queries in your public Java forums so that you can easily find the solution by other developers. Now you may have some questions like, where and all Java is used, right? So Java can be used in variety of application developments. Like you can develop mobile application, you can develop desktop application, you can develop web-based application, you can also do server-side programming or database-side programming. And some people might want to know what exactly mean by this Java, right? So to understand that, let's go back to the history of Java. Java program development was started in 1991 by James Gosling. We also call him as a father of Java. He started this project for interactive television set-top box development. Later, they realized that televisions are not that advanced to incorporate this technology. So they decided to make use of this language for other development purpose. So initially the program was named as a Oak. Later they renamed it as a Green, but still they were not happy with the name. So they keep on searching the new name. Some days later they found one interesting name called Java. So in Indonesia there is an island named Java which grown first coffee. They named it as a Java coffee. As a symbol of that, they have renamed their programming language as a Java, and they kept teacup as a symbol for that Java.
Let's look at prerequisites. First one we need is JDK or a JRE. JDK stands for Java Development Kit and JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment. Second one we need is Eclipse. Eclipse is an editor. Without Eclipse also, we can practice Java by using Notepad. But if you have a Eclipse, it will be good and it will make your life quite easy. Now you may have a question, how to check whether JDK is installed in your machine or not. For that, open command prompt, then type Java. If you get Java is not recognized as internal or external command, that means JDK is not installed in your machine. Let's see how we can install the JDK. Open any browser, type download JDK. Open first link, you can see here. This is published by Oracle. Once you click on it, it will take you to the Oracle homepage where you can find the details of all available JDK versions in the market. So as a part of this training, I'm using Java 8. So this one I'm using. Click on JDK download. It will take you to the specific version details page. You can see here, recently there is some changes on the license policy of an Oracle, but still you can also see here personal use and development use is of no cost. That means still it is open source for the development and personal uses. So no worries. Scroll down. So locate your system configuration here. Currently I'm using Windows and 64-bit. So I'm clicking on this link here. Once you click on this, it will ask you the confirmation. Select the checkbox and click on download. Locate the file which you have downloaded. Double click on it. Click on next. Select development tools, the first one, then click on next. The installation begins. Wait for some time to complete the installation. You may or you may not get this one. I'll start installation. That previous window just shows that where you want to install it. I got that window because I have already installed it once and uninstalled it. That's why it is just asking me whether you want to override it or not. So it is installed successfully. Click on close button. So once installation completes, if you go to your C folder, then go to program files, you should be able to find Java folder here. Open this Java folder and open JDK folder, then open bin, copy the path, right click on this PC. If you're not using Windows 10, you will get it as a My Computer. Right click on it, select properties, click on advanced system, select advanced tab, then click on environment variable. Then search for path variable, click on edit, then click on new, paste the path that you copied. Okay, click on OK, close this and close this. Open command prompt, try to type Java. If you get this command, that means Java is installed. So if you want to check the version of a Java, type Java minus version. So currently it is 1.8. Now let's see how to download Eclipse. Type Eclipse download neon. Click on the first link. Then you can select Eclipse IDE for Java developer. Okay. Or you can directly click on download 64-bit. Okay. Then you click on download. It will start the downloading. Okay, you can see downloading is started here. So once download complete, locate that file on your download folder and double click on it. Once you double click, you'll get this window. Select IDE for Java and click on install. The installation will begin. Currently I have Eclipse installed, that's why I'm not clicking on install button. So at this point, now we have JDK and we have Eclipse.